ready?
Sure.
Yeah.
All
Why
right.
not?
Well, hello, all of our fellow addicts. Welcome to a nice little Q&A. We've decided that since we usually just correspond with you guys via typing back and forth, it might be a nice little change for us to go ahead and actually talk to you with our own voices, with our own faces, which is kind of scary. I don't know about Fuzzball down there. So Alyssa has decided to unlock the basement,
No.
unlock the attic, and let us run around.
Scary. Scary stuff.
So everybody sit tight, grab your favorite drink, your favorite little snack, and enjoy because we're going to go ahead and we're going to be answering your readers' questions.
Oh boy.
So, yeah. So before we get started, we'll go ahead and introduce everybody. So in case you haven't figured out, I'm Bunny. Hi, little Bunny. So I'm your resident nutcase, Addicts Asylum patient zero, whatever you want to call me. And we'll go next to the other head honcho.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
Head honcho? Me? No way. I don't have any props, but I'm Alyssa. Hi, I have a drink. That's about it.
All right. Next, we'll go to the fuzzball.
All right. What's up, Joe, aka the Wookiee? Just chilling. See, I am a fuzzball in real life, and I brought a prop too. Yeah, we got Lord Vader. There you go.
Everybody's got props.
Yeah.
Leave it to the madhouse to have the props. All right.
I'll just give props. I won't bring props.
There you
You
go.
brought the painting behind you to show how sophisticated you are.
My wine. My wino-ness.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's dive on in. So we're going to go to the first side of questions, which is from reader John Goodhorse. And his very first question is, well, nice. It's to me. Bunny, why did you pick the nickname Bunny? Do you have big ears or fluffy tail? Well, John, I do have big ears, so I think they stick out and I hate them. Fluffy tail, well, girls are meant to be fluffy. We're meant to be curvy, not little stick and bones. But as far as the name Bunny, I didn't pick it. It was actually chosen and given to me by a group of people I used to moderate and still kind of moderate off and on to this day. I've been going for about 10 years. So that's where Bunny came from. A little bit more to it than that, but we'll just stick with that side of it. And then John's next question, we'll just glaze right over that. Alyssa, what is your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Happy Gilmore.
Yay!
Go in the hole! The hole is your home! Okay.
All right, and Wookie, have you listened to any good music lately?
That was a really hard question, but right now, Take Me to Church by, actually I wrote it down in case I forgot, because I can't say it or spell it. It's Hozier, like Hozier. It's pretty dope, but the best part about this summer has honestly been going to see Bad Religion, X, Fishbone, Stephen Marley, NoFX, and Weezer. So all older bands, but bands that I dig. So lots of good music out there. It's summertime. Get out and see somebody.
Awesome. Okay, next set of questions. This is from reader MCR182. What other shows do you all watch besides The Simpsons? Alyssa, we'll go to you first.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. Well, we're big reality TV junkies. It's our massive guilty pleasure in this house. So pretty much anything that's a train wreck we enjoy watching. So let's see. We got Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, Sister Wives, Pawn Stars. We watch a lot of HGTV around here too, which adds to my honey-do list for my husband. And then, let's see, outside of reality TV, we watch shows like Shameless, which is a really good show. And then, like, during the regular TV schedule, we'll watch a lot of comedies, like The Middle, Last Man Standing, pretty much anything. TV's always on in our house. I'm usually watching it while vlogging or not watching it. Oh, and Golden Girls.
Was waiting for that one.
I forgot.
All right, Fuzzball, how about you? What other shows do you watch besides The Simpsons?
Well, everybody knows it's summertime, so not enough shows are actually playing. But right now, The Strain and Hell on Wheels are going on. The Strain is pretty freaking epic if you like vampires and epidemic kind of stuff. Walking Dead, I'm a big zombie freak. And my guilty pleasures, I actually will admit it, is I'm looking forward to new episodes of Vampire Diaries and the originals. Yes, I like those shows, and so sue me if a woman got me hooked on them once upon a time. So yeah.
All right. Well, okay, now to me. Other shows besides The Simpsons. Well, first of all, it's kind of difficult because I don't have TV. Shocking, I know. That's because I prefer alternate sources, whether it's internet, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, whatever. I don't watch regular TV. So a lot of times when I catch stuff, it's either some of the big movie houses like from HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, Stars, some of the major networks. It's a mix of everything. I watch everything from sci-fi to comedy to even some kid shows. um, I think probably that most of my genre probably lies within sci-fi, like Penny Dreadful. Loving that one. The Leftovers, really, that one just totally is really cool right now. Beyond that, some of the other ones Wiki mentioned, Walking Dead, Vampire Diaries, I even picked up on that. True Blood, so many things like that. So next question, favorite movie of all time? I will go to Fuzzball first on this one.
Oh, thank God.
I'll give you two guesses, and the first one's free. So, yeah.
Does it end in wars and start with Star?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's refer to Darth. Maybe he can answer you. I forget.
Fell. All right. So Liz, how about you? Favorite movie of all time?
It's a Wonderful Life. Trump's Toy Story. By a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Favorite movie of all time for me, it's hard because it honestly depends on the mood I'm in. I mean, it could be anywhere from Legend, Labyrinth, Star Wars, Spaceballs, Monty Python, Holy Grail, just Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Pretty much go through the genre of nerd and geek films. I'm sure one of my favorites is in there.
99% of them I've never seen.
She don't understand them. All right, and the last question from MCR 182. Do y'all play anything other than TSTO and Family Guy, like any consoles? I'll jump in first on this one.
It's about time.
Gosh. So for me, it, again, depends on the mood. I've been spending a lot of time traveling and blogging, so I haven't had a chance to enjoy it, but I pretty much have every console in existence from the ColecoVision and Atari and Nintendo on up.
Nerd!
No, oh wait, oh sorry, hold on. Let me. So I pretty much have like all of the stuff that from Nintendo and on, and it's really cool. Like
way to make fun of like 90% of our readers. Way to go.
Hey, hello, head nerd here.
Don't be afraid to tap her so she teleports away.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, I am proud of my geek. I am proud of my nerd. Shut up.
Tap her screen.
All right, moving on. All right, Brawl Wolf 77. I hope I said that right.
You know you skipped everybody else answering that question, right?
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
I was giving you guys crap because I was trying to move on. All right, we'll go up to Fuzzball next. What else do you play, Fuzzball?
Star Wars Angry Birds is the bomb game, but 1 and 2. And there is a copy game that has something with Comic-Con going on that I must admit I might be playing or not. I don't know. Neither confirmed nor denied said allegations, but if I was, neither was I, nor did I tap or slam or teleport nerds. So, but if I had a console, I'd be playing Halo or Fable or one of my Lego games right now. But I've got the attention span of a 5-year-old, so I'll play for like 10 minutes, and then I'm like, squirrel, what's on TV?
Squirrel.
Oh, shark.
Squirrel.
You wonder why I keep looking up, because Shark Week is on, and I have the closed captioning on, and they're talking about Megalodon.
Because he's trying to ignore us, essentially.
No, I'm just...
All right, Alyssa, on to you.
I'm terrible at video games. Like, the worst person ever at them. Like, I couldn't even get past the first level of Mario. So, my My video game extent consists of, let's see, well, we have a Wii, so we do a lot of like Wii golf and bowling, and apparently I'm bad at that too. I had a Sega when I was a kid. Does that count? Uh, oh, my claim to fame. I once spent an entire afternoon at an arcade with my grandpa, oddly enough, playing the Simpsons video game, that big video game thing. And we played the whole thing, and we beat the whole thing. I don't remember how much it cost, but it was a lot of quarters. But that was my extent of it all.
It's your extent of your nerdum.
So beyond that, it's like, I was playing Words with Friends, but all my friends got pissed because I thought I was cheating because I'd always beat them. So beyond that, no.
The English.
All right.
That degree in English.
All right, I suppose we will go ahead and move on.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Brawl Wolf, I suppose we'll get to you now. He loves our blog. I know you guys are all far away, but how often do you meet up in person, if at all? Well, I'll just start this off. Essentially, the very first time that I had met Fuzzball was our Vegas trip. And before that, I had met Alyssa on basically a business trip, and my travels take me back east more, so I'm more likely to sometimes pop in and surprise her, even though she gets mad at me because I just show up unannounced.
That's what an extra bedroom's for.
I bring food. I always bring treats or food or some kind of snack to say hi. I have you.
To keep my husband happy. Otherwise, he'd close the door in her face.
Exactly. So I probably see Liz more often than anything, but it was fun meeting Fuzzball. I mean, we've been talking forever since, beginning of 2013. So he was already like another buddy to me anyway.
Yeah, we're going to try to hopefully get everybody together again soon.
September, something like that.
I don't know. Problem I have is I'm the only one that lives on the East Coast, so I'm the one who has to travel that way. Or that way. I don't quite know where I am.
There.
Over there.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one.
Wait, what were you trying to say, Fuzzball?
Sorry, Fuzzy.
Like Candace was Bunny wasn't in San Diego for what? I'm in trouble. It doesn't matter. But San Diego for 5 days, and I didn't get to see her because my whole life went to hell.
Mhm. We tried. Yeah. We tried.
Sorry, we cut to Joe.
All right.
That's what life is all about. She can beat me later.
All right, moving on to the next one. Golf Punks 34. Hey guys, appreciate the help you offer and the fun you have with it. I do have a question. With the upcoming marathon of every episode ever, how are you going to take it all in? Binge watch, coordinate the DVR capacity with nearby friends, ignore it because you've seen all the episodes too many times to count? Fuzzy, what do you think?
You can never see a Simpsons episode too many times. And just like my TV has been set to Shark Week for an entire week, FX will be on forever. And my family will deal with it, and thankfully they actually like The Simpsons, and we have more than one television in the house with cable.
All right, Liz, what are your thoughts?
I actually have to check to see if I even get that channel. I'm pretty sure that I do, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'll probably watch a few episodes. I always love when I get to see The Simpsons, like when it's on TV. Like I always stop to watch it, even though collectively as the blog itself, we have every episode digital on a shared drive. So whenever we want to watch anything, we can always go to it. But it's always better when you watch it live. It's like this is a little different because it'll all be in sequence. But it's like when you catch an episode live on like My 9 or something. It's you get the random. It's like rolling the dice where you never know what episodes you're going to get. You're always like, oh, that's a good one. So.
Awesome. Yeah, for me, again, just because of my lack of TV, I don't have the chance to really catch up and watch up too much live. But I am in and out of the episodes all the time doing the Where Did That Come From and getting background and origin stories. So I think probably on a weekly basis, I go through at least a good 30 to 50% of the episodes anyway. So I every week am watching them over and over and over. Never can watch them too much. You always catch something different every time. It's kind of interesting. So that's
Don't
pretty
mind
much
me.
it for that.
Don't mind me. Shameless product plug. I just need more.
That's okay. I don't mind you anyway. Yo, welcome. Okay, next one. Mike, happy anniversary. Your blog is great. I wanted to know what each of you guys enjoyed most about Vegas when you went back a few months. Miss Alyssa, what did you enjoy most about Vegas?
When it was over. No. When everybody left me alone. No. We had a blast. It was really good to see Binny and Wook in the same place at once. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just really thirsty. You know, we didn't stop laughing the whole trip, which is understandable because most of our phone conversations and regular video chats are all just nonstop laughter. So it was really, yeah, it was fun. Our little reality tour that we took, our trip to Red Rock was fun. You know, vote for Bernice, go Bernie. A lot of inside jokes come out of that trip.
All right, and then I'll jump in next with my favorite part, which was my attempts to kidnap a homeless man, apparently, who I think to this day will never live down when someone tried to shove him in the trunk of a car. Other than that, just being obnoxious. Piano bar. I love the piano bar. That was so fun, even though poor Alyssa was probably done with me and Wook by then.
Nah.
That'd be hands down some fun. Hey, Fuzzy, how about you? What was your favorite part of Vegas?
You guys already claimed the best parts, like the reality tour trip. Like, seriously, Alyssa and her husband are so into it. We went to the places where they're filmed. Like, we could have gotten arrested because we got real close to Sister Wives and went to the pawn shop and went to Rick's Restorations. Is that what it's called? I don't watch that stuff.
Yep.
But, yeah, and then piano bar. Make sure you have the guy do songs that he doesn't really do. It'll be a lot more fun.
Especially Monty Python songs.
Yes.
And then he starts singing the Australian national anthem and the Canadian national anthem. And then there's a lot of anthems going on.
All right, on to the next one. And I apologize if I butcher your names. Maybe in the future you can spell them out phonetically for me, because I never know what people pronunciate. So I'm going to butcher this name, so I apologize. And I will say it's Spiceberg. I hope that's right.
I would have gone Svinsburg. Svinsborg.
Well, there's no N. It's just S-V-I-S. And Borg. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. Anyway. Okay. He has some questions that kind of do a little shout out to the past of some of the stuff that will already be in the About Me section if you want to learn more about this. But first up, how did you all meet each other? And Liz, why don't you start that one?
I don't know. These people just randomly came up to me one day and started saying, "I must write for your blog, otherwise I will beat you up." Wookie threatened to rip my arms off if I didn't let him write. True story. I will rip you to pieces. No. Let's see. Wook and I knew each other from TOUK, where we would have our late night chats about the psycho clown in what was that? Bark's psycho clown bed that would give us bad dreams. And then let's see, Binny and I. Well, I guess we met through Wook pretty much. I mean, I met you on TOUK too, but you were mean and didn't talk to me.
I didn't talk to hardly anybody. I didn't know anyone. I was shy.
So I think that's probably the whole story right there.
That's pretty much it. I mean, Wook, you have anything you want to elaborate on that, or is that pretty much it?
Oh yeah, it's just TOUK for me and Alyssa talking about the clown bed. Like, why? Well, we were both on the East Coast at the time, so we were both up at like 1 or 2 in the morning, like only people on the site communicating. And then you started this blog, and I think the only arm ripping that might have happened was me holding on to not coming as you like pulled me by my feet over. So
You're welcome.
yeah, right as I let go, I got Bunny and dragged her over. We met on Flickr, right?
Actually, me and you met on the site that shall be not named, and we both joined their Flickr account at that time and continued within the comments, going back and forth.
Who is
And
this
Right.
fur that you keep flicking? I want to know.
keep flicking you. Hold still. All right, and then on to the next question. How did you come about starting this wonderful website together? Miss Alyssa, you kind of delved on that a little bit
Why do I gotta answer all the questions?
because you're the one that started the site.
Well, I don't know. I was bored one day. No, I'm just kidding.
And moving on.
Basically, I mean, one of those things where I mean, I've told this story many times, but the site that shall not be named, MIPS,
Mips.
MIPS, went down, and but even before that, I was thinking about, needed something new, something different, because you needed a way for not only players to talk to each other, but like have fun with each other and laugh. And because it's The Simpsons is funny, and there were like no sites out there that were funny. Um, we're not funny by any means, but I like to think that people like to laugh at my cheesy jokes. I laugh at my
You
cheesy
make
jokes.
jokes.
I laugh at them. That's all that matters. It's funny for me.
All right, and then this next one I'm going to let you kind of delve into as well. I know, right? Focus on Alyssa. The next one is how on earth can you keep up with all these different sections? I assume they mean the pages.
Post pages. Photographic memory. Does that count? I'm really OCD, and I've documented this before to many of you. I'm like psychotically organized when it comes to things, and you can ask me a question, and I can tell you if we have a post for it, where the post is, how to get to it, and yeah. So I usually know just about every single post we have because I'm crazy like that. So
Just
that's
a
how
little
I.
bit.
That's how I mean. It's. I can't explain it. It's like a filing cabinet inside my head. So that's.
And yeah, for me, I would say it's actually the partial photographic memory that I have that I remember seeing things. Sometimes I can't find them right away, but I remember seeing them. I know they're there. I know the details are there, so it just takes a minute to trigger that memory and find it right away. Um, and it also helps that we do have those search engines on our sites, which a lot of our readers may or may not even know exist. But we do have,
We're the search engine. You ask
yeah,
us, we'll tell you where it
yeah,
is.
or your personal search engine. But a lot of it is just memory, just where everything's
Just
located.
just don't ask me where to order a pizza from.
How about you, Wook? What do you use to keep a trail of all of this, or do you just shake your head and say over there?
You should all be happy that Alyssa has the filing cabinet and that Buddy kind of remembers things. Because my answer to the question is we keep track of it. Like, let me go see if Bunny answered that, or maybe Alyssa did, or this search bar. I don't know, word. I put in a word. Like, yeah, I don't. I just do what I do. And
I
it
will
works.
say the back office of WordPress is pretty like good in that sense because we can go and it gives you a box where we can search all of our posts and just type in like a title. So if someone's looking for a post about donuts, we could just type in donut and it'll list everything about donuts. Of course, you have to know what you're looking for because it'll literally list every post where we've ever said the word donut, which is a lot, but that does help too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
I
next question.
hear Alyssa.
What did you say?
I'll just type in one of your names and see if you've answered it.
Yeah.
The shortcut through the comments. What did List and Bunny say? All right, so the next question. How many Springfield towns do each of you have, and do you play all of them every day? Oh my goodness, I had about 7, and no, I don't play them every day. I would go flipping nuts. How about you, Liz?
I right now have 5, which is sad and depressing. But I have my A game, which is my main game that, anybody that asks me to be a friend, that's where I add you to, which is quickly running out of room. Um, that one I do play every day. I have my B game, which is the one where I put massive amounts of donuts in to rush tasks and do all that stuff. So that's the site that's the game that I'll rush through everything and speed it all up and buy everything like crazy. My A game is a little more sensible to an extent. I do still buy everything, a little psycho like that. My C game is intentionally a very low level game. I think it's at level 9. Intentionally left that way so that if something hits, like the auto school bus, I can go into it and check and see how it interacts with players. Then my other 2 games are just anonymous games. One's on my iPhone and the other one's on my tablet. And they're just 2 games that I quickly started, rushed through a little bit to kind of get some low-level info if somebody ever needed something from a tutorial or things like that. So no, I don't play them all every day. I only play 1 game every day. When there's an update hits, I play 2 games, which gets very irritating and confusing. So yeah.
How about you, Fuzzy?
2. I am nowhere near as cool as either of them. I have my A-Town, which is my baby, and I've worked really hard on it. And I want to nuke, but I can't nuke because I don't... Who nukes things? But anyways, and then a B-Town.
Homer nukes things. That's who nukes things.
I nuke things. I love it. It's awesome.
My B-Town is empty because I did nuke it for you guys and literally haven't done anything to it since I nuked it. I think I did 1 or 2 things in my crusty land and then, yeah. So yeah, I'll do something at some point. Probably 2Ds and 3Ds coming soon. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Awesome. Okay, Next question, and again, I'm probably going to slaughter the name on this. Ramiek?
Sounds about right.
Sorry.
R-A-I-M-I-E-K.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
All right. You guys rock. Well, thank you. I sometimes roll, too. It kind of helps if you have a little extra fluff, you kind of roll around. I started... Yo, welcome. All right. I started playing at the end of the Easter event, and your site has really helped me through the Stonecutters event. Thanks. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
My question is, what are your favorite books and why?
You mean, wait a minute. We have to write a blog, write 2 blogs, play games, watch TV, and read?
I know, right? And watch movies and TV and everything else.
Man.
Favorite books. I will just throw it out there. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Nerd.
I know. Totally. I love that book. I actually appreciate books more than anything. I've been reading full-on novels since I was 8. So when I read books, I put away 900 pages a night at least. So I more consume them than read them because also I'm limited on time and a speed reader. Other favorite books. 50 Shades of Grey, that one humored me. Yo, welcome. I did that on a dare. I read the Hunger Games.
Sure you did.
I read the Harry Potter books. I read, I don't know. I haven't really had time to read.
Book.
Mm-hmm. I read a book that's called The Addicts, and it's a continuous book that never ends. So, how about you?
That wasn't very nice.
Whatever. I'm a big reader. Forever. But let's see, Stephen King's Dark Tower series. I even want to get that tattooed on me. Ender's Game. Feel free to say nerd, Alyssa. And then favorite book. Since I was little, Dr. Seuss's Happy Birthday to You. Because today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. So remember that.
I'm youer than you. Wait.
What?
Just don't try, Liz. Just don't try.
Green eggs and ham.
I do not like them, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. I will not have them with a fox. I will not eat them in a box. Okay. That's all I remember.
Is that your favorite book?
Not on a plane, not with a cat, not with a mat. I don't know. No. My favorite book, my degree, shockingly, I know I make a lot of typos, my degree is in English. So for 4 years of college, not to mention, high school and everything, all I did was read books. So I'm kind of over the whole fiction thing. So whenever I actually get to read for fun, I read nonfiction. I know it's weird, right? But my favorite book, even though he's a cheater and a loser and a jerk face, would have to be Lance Armstrong's It's Not About the Bike, because it's a really, really good book when it comes to battling cancer, fighting cancer, getting back to life like that. It's a really good book in that regard. Despite the fact that, he broke my heart. We won't get into that, but the book is still good. But that would be my favorite book.
Awesome. Okay. Next up, what character, building, decoration, storyline would you like to see added to the game? I'm just going to say, I say it all the time on the blog, and it's probably going to stay. I want monorail, 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 monorail.
I thought you wanted Sideshow Bob.
And, well, it said the storyline. That's my storyline. Jeez, let me finish talking. And then the character, of course, is Sideshow. Thank you, Alyssa.
You're welcome. It was a perfect segue.
There you go. And anything to do with the voice of Philip Hartman, any of his characters. Building and decorations, I just want more to play with. I just want more to decorate with. I'm getting tired of the colors that we have. Hey, Fuzzball, how about you? I think you just did a whole spiel on this not too recently.
I know, it's easy. Of course, yes, Al United. Monorail, monorail, monorail. I get it. We want it. And I'm probably going to, my head's going to explode. You're going to have to find it all over Southern California when it comes. However, I just wrote about Lurley Lumpkin and the whole, episode, which spawned that crazy contest we just did. So I'm sticking by it. Lurleen, she's beautiful. She sings country. The trailer. It's America at its finest.
America.
America. All right, let's.
All right. Let's see. What do I want? Let's see. Character building. I really like the episodes of The Simpsons where it's future. Because then they actually grow up. Shocking. So I think one of our readers wrote this in. I can't remember which one it was, but the episode where Lisa gets married or Lisa's wedding. That would be a really cool one to have a storyline for. Decoration wise, I really just want picnic tables, barbecue grills. That would be cool. Have a little decoration stuff going on. Little picnic in the park. Let's see. Building. I don't know. I want too many buildings, so I don't know. I really, what I really want. This is probably considered decoration anyway, but I want the world's largest toilet. I really want that to show up in the game finally after a year that's been being teased, that it's in the files. I have a perfect spot in my town lined up right for it. I want it. EA, put it in the game, please, already. Come on. Who doesn't want to give somebody a really big swirly? Took a little while for everybody to get that. And
no, because as a nerd, we don't like swirlies. So
I'll just give you a wedgie. Character would fit in with the future Lisa storyline too. So that's that.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Time. All right, next one. Polo Man 67. Pinky finger in the mouth, Dr. Evil voice. Okay. Question for you guys is, if you could sum up your personalities, and I'm sucking at this. I have to watch it to gather onto it. Dr. Evil. Would you sum up your personalities in 5 movies? Each, what are they? Oh gosh, 5
movies?
5? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Okay. I will take a stab at this. My personality. If I just use the name, I would probably say Clear and Present Danger. Psycho. Actual personality-wise, I very much fit the mold to the insanity that is in Monty Python's Holy Grail, that's in Spaceballs, that pretty much that kind of line of stuff. And just 5?
What more?
Is that per personality?
Oh God, we'll be here all night.
I know. We got to keep this shorter. All right, Liz, you go.
Oh, my turn? I have no idea. How's that? Let's see. 5 movies. I don't even know if I know 5 movies.
Do you know 5 shows?
5 shows? What's a show? A picture show? Am I talking enough that I just avoid the question? Let's see. Okay, It's a Wonderful Life would be one, for various reasons, and if you've ever seen that movie, you would figure it out. Let's see, my personality. I have no idea. Revenge of the Nerds. Let's see. A League of Their Own. Sandlot. I think I'm just naming movies I like at this point.
You could always just pass it off.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I honestly am the worst person to talk about myself and my personality. So I don't know, Bunny. You answer the question for me.
Well, I think I know a whole another side of you than the reader, so I don't know. There's not enough movies to describe her personality. Home Alone. There you go. Home Alone.
Just hit me. Just dawned on me.
Wookie. We think.
See, I actually looked at all these questions last night and already answered it. That's called doing research, people.
I looked
Research.
at them. I just didn't answer the question.
All right, so here we go. If you think this sums up my personality, don't be scared. Number 1, It. We all float here. Number 2, Train Spotting. Best Ewan McGregor movie ever. Number 3, Finding Nemo. If you know the relationship with me and my kids, that makes sense.
Bubbles
Number
and bubbles
4,
and bubbles.
Rent. While a musical, it was made into a movie by Chris Columbus. And, of course, Star Wars, because I have to say it.
I just thought of another movie.
Okay.
Uncle
Go
Buck.
ahead.
Uncle Buck. For those of you that don't know, my husband's nickname is Buck. So our running joke in our family and with these two is he's Uncle Buck. So
Nice. All right. So we are moving on to the next question. Our little friend
And
Al
Bunny cuts me off.
United. There you go. You said Uncle Buck. I didn't cut you off. You actually were quite delayed. We got it all.
Sorry. My bad.
Your feed and your mouth are a little off now. It's kind of funny and it's amusing to watch. You're in an anime now.
Cool.
Oh wait, Al United 1961. Who is your favorite Tapperuni? I have no idea what you're trying to say there, Al
Tapperoni.
United.
Tapperoni.
You know, he says Tapperuni because he's got little O's in there. You may wish to consider, do they live in the UK? Were they born in the 60s? Support the greatest football team in the world, likes pies and gravy. All are valid qualities. A favorite tapper.
Bunny,
I'm
you're
gonna
my favorite
pass on
tapper.
that.
Bunny, you're my favorite tapper. You and Wookie, you're my favorites.
Oh, there we go.
You're
There's your
welcome.
answer. That's the answer for everybody.
I actually said my mom, my sister, and my daughter.
Wookie's got an easy out.
And if they want brownie points to me, I love you.
Well, let's see.
I
Favorite
guess
tapper.
I'm not anybody's favorite tapper. Psh.
The favorite tapper for me depends on who's currently sending me carrots and cookies and treats. There you go.
So me, I'm your favorite tapper? Woohoo!
Yes. So this is my favorite tapper.
While we can't answer the question, I wonder who our least favorite tapper is.
And moving on.
Consensus and moving on. It's me, by the way.
Okay, so we got a long list of questions coming up here from Wilkie 1999.
Wookie's our friend. We like Wilkie.
Yes, he is. So he has a big long list of questions.
Not that
So
we
I
don't
will-
like everyone else. Sorry.
Yeah, way to show favoritism there.
I know. It's terrible of me.
So my question to my fellow addicts here is, should we take a break and come back later to finish these questions?
No.
Or should we keep going?
Just
How long
keep
have we
going.
been so far?
Let's keep going then.
I mean, we could take it. We could do a part 2 if you'd like. That's fine with me. I don't know how many are left.
A lot.
A lot. We're getting through these quite slowly.
Well, I didn't think it would be. Did anybody think it'd be fast? I mean, our phone conversations are 6 hours long.
Right.
I'll tell you what. let's break. We'll do part 1. This will be part 1. We'll do part 2, and then yeah. I'm the boss, so I say.
Okay, so
for everyone listening, we have ideas, and then we put them to Alyssa, and then she tells us what we're going to do.
It's how my marriage works, too.
So here we go. This is the end of part 1, so stay tuned, and you'll be able to join in the next part, which will be part 2, and we'll have that separately. So see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, see you. Bye.